Hey guys, we are at Paradox Project and this is their second location with their new game, Music Academy. We just played their bookstore in the morning and it was amazing. So we're going to tell you a little more about it as we go inside, shall we? Let's go.
What's going on, everybody? It's Brandon from ESCAPETHEROOMers, day 2 in Athens, and we're in Califair. Did I say that right?
Yes, Califair in Athens.
All right, and we played the bookstore from Paradox Project, and we just finished Music Academy. The Music Academy or Music Academy?
We have the in front of all of our 3 games in Athens.
The bookstore and the Music Academy, and we're actually standing in one of the rooms right now, and both games, you guys got to make it over here to Greece. It's a must do. But besides all of that, I'm with Demetrius right now. He is the owner of Paradox Project, and we're going to get to know him a little bit better and also the company. First question for you. How many games do you have available right now to the public?
Thank you, welcome, and I'm very happy that we could host you and you can try
our
games.
We're very grateful that you can as well.
We have 3 games in Athens, which is The Mansion. It was the first game that we made back in 2015.
Okay.
It's a 3-hour experience in a whole house of 120 square meters, which is, like we said from the beginning, it's not actually an escape room.
Right.
It's not a room because it's a house, and it's not an escape game because your goal is never to escape because you are not locked in. The bookstore that you played today, this morning, is the sequel to The Mansion, and it's located below The Mansion, and yeah.
Well, we're going to let you know right now, you don't need any prior experience to play. You don't have to play the Mansion in order to play the bookstore. However, we recommend that you do. If we had more time, we would have played all 3.
Yeah, it's totally understandable. And this is our 3rd game, the Music Academy that opened 2 years ago. It's not connected to the previous 2 games in any way. And it's a little bit darker. I don't know if you noticed it while you're playing it.
It is.
But again, all our games are mainly puzzle and riddle games.
Right.
We also have a game in Paros Island, which is in the middle of the Cyclades Islands.
Oh, wow.
Which is also the mansion, but it's like an island version of the mansion. So instead of 3 hours, it's 2 hours.
Okay.
It's a little bit smaller, and it's the island version of it.
Maybe we'll play Mansion over there and see.
Yeah, it has happened.
All right. Well, this brings me to my second question for you. When players come to book your games, which is your most popular game?
It's very difficult to say because a lot of players who are gamers like us, they prefer to play the mansion before they play the bookstore.
Okay.
The bookstore is more internationally well known because of the Terpeka Awards and the position it has gotten over the last few years. It was number 2 in 2020 and 2021 in the world. And yeah, I like it when gamers try to play our games in order. So it's not an easy answer. There are periods that the Mansion is the most popular one, even though it's the oldest game.
Right. So it sounds like your fans are booking every single game, so there is no competition. They want to play all of them.
Yeah, more or less, yes. And that's what we want. We want every team that comes to have a great experience, so they want to play more, not only our games, but the amazing games that we have in Athens.
Yeah, absolutely. And that brings me to my next question. What is something that you've seen players do in the escape room, or sorry, in the game that stood out to you while you're watching them on camera? Something funny, something shocking? And don't talk about us if it was us.
It's such a great question because over the years we have seen so many crazy things. First of all, we are open 24/7, so we can accept teams any time of the day. So we have seen crazy things, but nothing very crazy in a bad way.
Right.
In a good way, I would have to say that, as you've seen in all of our games, we were the first ones in Greece, I think, that introduced giving the teams a mobile smartphone. And this is something that we encourage teams to use.
Right.
Because in most of the games, it's forbidden. So you can use the mobile in many ways. Like you can take photos, if you need, you have a flashlight, you can have a calculator, you have a note application. You have also Google Translate if you want to translate something in any language. And one time in Mansion, that mobile that we give to the team, it rang. So the team answered. And it was obviously a wrong number, but they were trying to find someone and the team thought that it was in-game So they were saying that about the game that I cannot spoil has happened, and the other person on the phone freaked out, and they called the police.
Oh my goodness.
And we had to explain to them that this is a game, it's not real, and the team all believed it was part of the story. So it worked in amazing ways.
Never heard that one. That's pretty interesting.
And also what I really, really love is when teams solve puzzles in unconventional ways.
Right.
Like I've seen teams solve things in ways even I haven't thought before.
Right.
So we try to encourage them if they think something, and our motto is think out of the box. So go for it. And if it works, it works. So
does that ever give you ideas to create puzzles from the way people think?
Surely. Sometimes you get ideas.
Right.
But we like, especially in the mansion, because it's a more free world game, and it's not linear, and you can go wherever you want in the house.
Right.
We've seen teams combine things in unconventional ways, paradox ways, and we love it.
Okay. So I want to ask you if you can share with us, do you have any updates or anything in the near future from Paradox Project that you can share with us?
Sure. It's not a big secret because as you saw when you finished the game here at the Music Academy, you arrive somewhere and it is a little bit to be continued. So in this space we're going to host our fourth game in Athens, Paradox Project 4, which is 100% done script-wise, but 0% done in real life. We have the ideas, we have most of the puzzles ready, and we are waiting for the right opportunity to make it. It's gonna be a sequel to the Music Academy, so it's gonna be connected in a way, but we will try to do something different this time. Okay. And it's not gonna be a clear-cut sequel.
Do you have a name for it yet?
I can't really say. It's something that we are working on it, how to make it work, so that someone can play it even if they haven't played the Music Academy.
Okay. And then, do you build everything? Like, is this all you, or do you have?
Yeah, we are 5 people at Paradox Project, so I want to mention my best friends and colleagues. Okay. Most of us know each other from school, so there is Yannis, which we have been together since like 10 years old. Konstantinos, who is our youngest one and is more equipped about the electronic stuff that's going on around. Okay. And Michalis and Demetrius are the other 2 members that they are a civil engineer and an architect. Wow. Which help us create and materialize what we have in our minds. Yeah. Because you need every part.
Oh, absolutely.
So yeah, I think like 99% everything is handmade and custom made. Okay. So yeah, we love it that we create things ourselves. It takes us more time than usual because it can take us, like the Bookstore took 2.5 years to finish. Wow. But at least we try to make something that we are proud of and we would like to play as gamers.
Right. Have you encountered any obstacles while creating like the Bookstore Music Academy that you had to figure out?
Surely things never go exactly as you plan. Also, you need to be open-minded to understand that if a puzzle or an idea that you have is not working the way you have it in mind, you have to be open-minded to let it go. Right. And sometimes it's hard and it's sad, but creative ideas come up every time. Right. So also the building and the creativity process of building the space and everything that's going on inside the rooms of the houses or the Music Academy, for example, gives us more information to change some of the things on our way. Right.
And it sounds like you play a lot of escape rooms, like you're an enthusiast yourself.
Yes, I played almost 300 in Athens.
Wow.
Not all, but I'm trying to get there eventually.
I didn't even know there was 300 games in Athens, wow.
Yeah, there are.
Oh my goodness. And do you want to give a shout out to another company, or was there one that stood out for you, a company in the game?
Oh, that's very difficult to say.
Doesn't have to be a favorite, just anyone that.
It's very difficult to say because it's easier to say my top 10 instead of my top 1. Okay. That's unbelievably hard. So I'm gonna say just the first thing that comes to mind. We just played, like last week, we tested the new game of Escapepolis. Oh. And the new game that just opened this week is called The Butcher. And they have 9 different games in Athens in 2 different locations. So I love that they are creating so unique experiences because they have sci-fi, they have drama, they have action games and riddle games and different types of themes. But this specific one is their first horror game. and I think it's the most gory and it looks like a movie. It feels like a movie.
Wow.
It's not scary in the way that somebody's chasing you around, but it's different because it feels very realistic.
Yeah.
And also, since I mentioned scary games, I cannot but mention Exorcista, which for the last couple of years it was the best horror escape room in the world. It's a very cinematic experience. Like if I play a horror game, I want to be as cinematic as possible.
Right.
And it feels amazing. Like some of the scenes, you feel like you're living it really. So it doesn't even feel like a movie. It feels like you're experiencing it yourself.
Like you're one of the characters inside of a movie.
Yeah, and some of the things that happen in Exorcista, you should play it next time you come.
Yeah.
You cannot believe them if you see them in your eyes. Like I had to go back a second time to just realize like how it happened. And
oh my God, you played it twice?
I play a lot of games twice or 3
Wow.
times. Like if I like something, I go with my other friends again, and I don't talk. I just want to see my friends play the game.
Ah.
And now that I said my friends, I'm gonna mention Ice Tiki very quick. Ice Tiki is the funniest and most fun game I have ever played.
What is the name?
Ice Tiki.
Ice Tiki.
By Way Out Escape Rooms.
Ah, okay.
It's a guy, Angelos, that makes all the game by himself. His previous game was Tiki Bay, which was supposed to be a beach with sand and coconuts and surf and stuff. And this is Ice Tiki. It's supposed to be a ship stranded on the ice. It's very fun.
Wow.
Like, the music is funny, the hints are funny, the puzzles are crazy. It's one of the games that you never want to finish. Like even people who try to get the best time, forget it there.
Right, because they're enjoying it so much.
You know, you can stop solving and just having fun.
Ah, okay. And just one last question for you, because we want to get to know Demetrius a little better.
Sure.
What is something that most people do not know about you, like a hobby outside of escape rooms, or if you have time for things outside of escape rooms?
It's not a big secret. So my biggest passion before escape room was cinema. Like that used to be what I spent most of my life before escape rooms. I have helped a lot of my friends shoot short films, and also I was writing movie reviews for many years for blogs and magazines. So I think this is one of the reasons that we approach the escape rooms in a cinematic way.
Okay.
Like we first write the story, we adapt it into a script. So it's like we shoot a short film and then we try to make it into a game.
Okay, well, it definitely makes sense that you're bringing out your other passion and putting it into escape rooms.
Thank you so much.
And creating these amazing games. Well, thank you so much for having us. Thank you so much for speaking with me so I can get to know you a little bit better. Make sure you like and subscribe our YouTube channel so you'll get more footage of what you can expect when you get to Paradox Project. Also, do not forget to check out our website, ESCAPETHEROOMers.com, so you know what we thought of the bookstore and the Music Academy. And with Demetrius' permission, can I show a sneak peek inside each of the rooms? Just a little
bit.
Check this out. Peace.
figure something out.